Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today's video we're going to be trying out the new HEL on RAT. So, something that is kind of broken that I've spoken about in previous videos is HEL's Ultimate. So I do have HEL 2.6, we're running out the standard basic format team. We got like, the main characters and then just the random character that you're trying to showcase. That's how this works. HEL's Ultimate at 2.6 applies this buff to everyone. And what does this buff do? Attack related stats increase by 20%, HP does not fall below 1, and when it is removed, everyone gets a 30% attack boost for 2 turns. This is where it becomes just a tiny bit broken. With her passive, normally, it would only trigger on Ragnarok or applicable allies. But, this is where you have it. The buff itself does not care who it's on, it will work. The only thing that it cares about, or when it is applied, is if it's applied by her passive, it will only work on Ragnarok or unknown characters. If it's applied by the ultimate, it doesn't care. It works on everyone. That's why it's kind of broken. And that's why 2.6 is sort of busted and it's a little bit paid to win, but that's just how gacha games mostly are. So, onto gear-wise, we have attack rate on HEL, we have HP defense on Liz, we have my green Valenti gear on blue Valenti, so she's running resistance middle bits, just to give her a little bit extra tank. And then we've got your running HP defense. For Lynx, everyone's HP defense. As much HP as possible. Carter, of course, we are running increased basic stats. And once again, defense-related stat boost taught me food poisoning. I have tested this HEL out, because I always like to do test runs of RAT, because I don't really want to try and make a video and then not be able to beat it. Masno was sort of a different experience. I knew I couldn't beat it, but I still did the video anyway and pretended I didn't know, just because, I don't know, it was a cool thing to do. Anyway, on to floor 1. Something that may sound a little bit odd. Floor 1 may actually be the hardest floor for HEL. Main reason is, it's the debuff skills you need for the gimmicks. Technically floor 3 is also sort of the same, but floor 3 you can ult and it sort of randomizes it a little bit. Floor 3 will also be quite hard because HEL does an ungodly amount of damage. Like, she does not need to do the amount of damage she deals. So we'll look at her stats turn 1. This is with basically no Liz passive, no Liz ult. 1 stack of her passive, not 2 stacks, and with no stacks of Valenti's passive. So the attack is 45,000 with only 1 stack of her own passive, because the buff's only applied for one person. When we apply the ult, it will refresh it and give us 2 stacks. She's going to probably deal a lot of damage. Start rushing Liz's ult, just because we can. Once again, floor 1, we need to move it every turn with a debuff skill, and that's what we're going to do. Just move it every turn, that's all we can do. Damage will start off a little bit lower, which is what you would expect. Preferably we don't kill any of the towers, but if we do, we do. It's not really too big of a problem. It is also going to start targeting Valenti, which is I'm completely fine with that. That is sort of who I want it to target. Here we go. I think I defense up, I do this, I AOE, and then I'm going to try this one, just how much damage it deals. Get a rough estimate of damage. Everyone's going to start building up passives, so we're starting a little bit harder, which is quite nice. Let's see. Damage. Good! 1.1 million damage, which is pretty good to see this early on. Okay, I do preferably want to keep the Valenti skill, so I am just going to full send it. I cannot do that. I can do this though. Didn't play that. It's an emergency skill basically. Decent damage. This triggers this, so we will lose ult gauge on Yorm, but that is a-okay. We also haven't moved, which hopefully we kill her. Or we don't. Okay, we will have to suffer the consequences, but that's fine. It is only a slight disable, which isn't really too big of a problem. I did actually want to have to use this skill, but it's okay. Yeah, there's the seal, which is a little bit irritating. How much health have you got? 30k. I believe she can do 30k. I also move this. I will also move to get Yorm's ult. And then this should hopefully kill. Oh, barely. But we do kill it. There we go. We're actually going to lose the buff from her, so now she's lost her buff. So she should actually have quite low attack at the moment. 38k, that's not too low. Bear in mind, she is 10% all stat lowered, so it's actually pretty good. We'll do this. We'll send it here. And I think I ult as well, just to get rid of them. Also start working on other people's ultimates at the same time. Get the damage boost as well from Yorm. Get the attack related stat boost from Liz, as well as 2 more stacks of her passive. Decent damage, not the worst. Here we go. This should hopefully be quite easy. I don't think we can kill it next turn. Only because we have too much DPS. That's fine. So what I will do is this, 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 and this. Thankfully, this phase has damage caps. If not, HEL would just nuke both. Okay, we're going to kill anyway. I completely underestimated the damage. Yep, there's 6.6 million. HEL is kind of strong. Okay, cool. Cool. First skill we play is this, then we'll move. Then I'll move HEL twice. Start working on HEL skills. I do want to see her stats when she does have Liz's ult up, so I'm going to ult with Liz next turn just to see what stats we are rocking with. Yeah, cool, that's fine. The team's tanking quite well. HEL's tanking very well. It's sort of like she's got HP defense on. That is because she's given herself 30% all stats, which is actually more than what you'd get from HP defense set bonus. Her stats, this is with no buff of her own at the moment, so that's without the 20% attack related stat boost. Without Liz's buff, we've got max Liz. We're not even at max Liz, we're 2 stacks off max Liz, and we've only got 2 stacks of Valenti's passive out of the 5 we can have. So, we'll actually get a little bit extra here as well. Yeah, I'm going to move, I get her ult then. I had to think for a second. There we go. We'll keep everyone full health, which is what we want. It's just everyone full health all the time. There we go. We should have now 4 stacks of Liz as well as the Liz boost. My Liz is 6/6, so we do get a 30% attack related stat boost. You get a 5% attack related stat boost for every ult level you have of Liz. Like you basically just do 1 times 5 is 1/6, 2 times 5, so on and so forth. It's pretty basic for Liz's ult. What's her stats looking like now? If I can see. 84,000. Okay. I'm not going to be able to see with her buff because I'm going to nuke it. But what I will do is this, and then that. That'll then move it to the middle. And I have the cards to kill it anyway because I've got Yorm's ult. Yorm's ult hits very hard. And also damage has 40%, so. Decent damage from Valenti is another stack of Valenti's passive as well, which will boost our stats just a tiny bit more. Yeah, like everyone's patiencing but Yorm, which is fine. Valenti's only patiencing because she has her ultimate buff. Targeting Liz, which is not preferably what I'd like. I've nowhere to cleanse her either, so she is going to have lower health for the second floor, which is not the best. She's missing about 75k, which is quite a chunk. No way to really heal with Liz either, but we're just going to send it and kill it. There's not much we can do. But it's fine, because HEL can just clean up. 1.2 million. So of course, with HEL on the team, HEL is also boosting Yorm, and Yorm already does decent damage, but now Yorm can do even better damage. Thank you, HEL, for the 5.2 million on a level 1 skill. Of course, that's inflated damage because she killed the side towers. Yeah, the HEL is really good. Like, would I say she's probably the best for this? No, I still think Demon King Melee is going to be the best. But generally, her damage is insane. Of course, if I look at total points, oh, she beat Liz. Oh, that's really good. Liz normally has inflated points because she gets points for every HP she heals, so she gets a lot back. And now we're on to floor 2. Floor 2, we are now on. I'm hoping this one should be the easiest because we have lots of AOE. I'm hoping it should be quite easy to kill it. Why probably will do I move it? Of course we do get immediately sealed. No we don't. I forgot we don't get sealed on this one. So I'm going to immediately push for Liz's ult. Also the reason I immediately rush, I rush Liz's ult and I play the buff is because we get the infect, well not the infect, the weak point gimmick on this Demonic Beast, which is if the weak point effect does not work, so let's just say he's somehow disabled, or you have any debuffs on you, you get 3 permanent grey food poisonings, which I believe are about 15% each, which is insane. I just want to hit it twice with HEL and just see what happens. It should be okay. Liz is going to keep herself full health. We still got debuffs on us. This will cleanse HEL and... it doesn't, okay. I thought it... Double AOE skill. Oh my god, okay. Oh, it did cleanse him. It just happens after the skill is played. I thought it happened when the skill is played. It happens afterwards, which is fine. I'll take a little bit of damage here, which is fine. Now we have a little bit of time to stall. Just a tiny bit, not too long. We can also just waste all our debuff skills here, because it's not playing a weak point skill next turn, means we can just waste our skills. I play Yorm's one first, just so we get 2 stacks of her passive. We can actually start building up Valenti's passive, so HEL can hit a little bit harder, which is quite nice. Damage, decent. Not the worst. I'm kind of scared because Liz is the one who's being targeted. If I full heal, maybe it will stop targeting her. But I'd probably have to kill it next turn. Or, okay, now she's got another... Okay, now that's a pain. It's constantly getting... Look at level 2, level 2. It's constantly getting level 2 skills, which is a little bit of a pain to have to deal with. I can Valentio. I just can't play any other debuff removal because then I'll get the horrendous debuff on me. I should have probably pushed for Liz's ult again, but my brain doesn't work sometimes. It still should be fine though. Decent damage. Okay, we're not going to kill. I don't know what damage cap is on this phase. I want to say it's about 30%. Maybe 25? Because that did about the same twice. His phase does have the it will pussy off mechanic. He would just go hide for like a turn. It's very useful sometimes. Okay, this is double AOE. I prefer this one than the single target. Okay, realistically, I need to cleanse. Do I think this kills? Do I risk it? I'm going to be removing my effect anyway. 500k. I honestly don't think that's going to kill. I'm still going to cleanse. I'm still also going to play double Valenti. Just because that will give me, I think, max out the attack rate stat boost. Okay, 1 would. So I will do this, and then I'll play... I think I play Yorm's ult just to be safe. I don't lose anything by using her ultimate. It is useful to have. Now Liz has got that debuff on her, those debuffs on her, but it is what it is. I can just put up with it. It's not really too big of a problem. I could have killed a double Valenti. And Yorm does 1.9 million, thank you. Now this is where I want to see big damage from Liz. Sorry, not from Liz, from HEL. So, HEL, with no buffs from herself. She's got 1 stack of her passive at the moment. No buff from Liz, 62k. Liz is only at 3 stacks. Valenti is now at 5 stacks. I'm going to do it this way around. Just to maximize ult gauge. It means I can get her to 3 ult gauge immediately. That is damage cap. Damage cap again? She does, okay. And we heal up. It may immediately go into the phase where it just runs away because it's taken so much damage, which it does do sometimes. It isn't, is it? It has, okay, that's fine. That is actually perfection. So we will also get Yorm's ult here, just for the sake of getting Yorm's ult. I just target whatever tower I want. As long as I don't deal too much damage to the middle one, I should be fine. And then I've got a poison skill to move it back to the middle, so there is no problem there. There we go. That's damage cap. It's nice. I love seeing my team do damage cap. It always seems to go to this one. I think I can hit it with this and it will tank it. And then I double moved to get her ult. I have an idea. It's not the smartest idea, but it's an idea. We can't kill the middle tower because the middle tower is damage cap. So does the rat. So that's fine. Go back to the middle. Liz may take a tiny bit of damage here, but that's standard stuff. That's weak point, but we don't have to deal with the gimmick anymore. Because there is no gimmick on this second phase. It's pretty simple, which is why I like this phase. Very simple and very nice to deal with. She has got a plethora of bad things happening to her. So I will do this, then I'll do this. If I kill it. So if I was to go... trying to get my brain working. Do that. That will then take it to 1 HP, and then Liz clutches up and heals herself. There you go, it's 1,000,000 damage. This will now remove the immortality. This will then heal my team and Liz. And because I'm hoping that dissolve is attached to her. Okay, the dissolve was attached to the rat. If you remove someone's a debuff that is attached to an enemy, you can just cleanse yourself from it, which is really nice. We're just gonna swing at this thing. We're doing to kill the side towers first. I'm actually not gonna Lizzo because I don't feel like I need to, at least at the moment. So I will just do this. HEL is gonna lose her ult. Nothing really much I can do there. Big damage. 2.7 million. We can't kill the side ones either, because they got a damage cap. Oh, we might be able to. Damage cap, I think. Oh, it's 33%. So close. So close. It's fine, we can kill it next time. Got lots of skills. A lot of HEL skills, which is good, but it's also kind of bad at the moment. I do preferably also want to have one Valenti skill when he pops ult. Of course, you just want to constantly keep diseasing her. Keeps giving her dissolve, which is kind of irritating to deal with. I will just do this though. Try and cleanse off all the other debuffs that are on her. And then start working back on Jormungand's ult, which is pretty clutch. Hopefully we don't trigger the full heal. Yes, Jorm hits really hard now, because she's got the buff from HEL. Perfect, cool. We do lose ult, which is a huge pain. That's fine though. I don't mind her tanking an ult now. Is he gonna ult? Is it ulting last? Ulting last? Just not ulting this turn. Okay. I'm actually more fine with that than anything. Once again, still trying to debuff Liz all the time. I don't preferably want to trigger the full heal, especially if he's going off the Liz every hit. I'm fine with this. I'm completely fine with that. We'll just cleanse up and we'll hit it once. Liz doesn't trigger the full heal, but she should heal herself back to full. I thought we were getting a safety turn then. I was kind of upset if we would. Okay, it goes for Liz, as I expected. Which is fine. It's completely okay to go for Liz. It's the reason why I kept Valenti's ult here. Is just to basically cleanse her again. She's probably get dissolve, isn't she? Okay, Jormungand got dissolve. I'm completely okay with Jorm getting dissolve. So this will cleanse Liz, and then we'll do this. There we go, that cleanses Liz. Liz can then heal the team. Jorm will lose her ult, but as long as we get the hit off... Wait, what? Are we actually going to kill? Oh, 1 HP and then it full heals. Okay, not good. Please go away, thank you. Gives me a little bit of time to set up. This game does this on purpose. This game does this on purpose. We're going to play these two, just because I want to keep Jorm's ult, preferably. Not Jorm's ult, HEL's ult. Get rid of these two. I can't... Actually, I can't get her ult. I can't risk it. I can't afford to risk it. We'll just play these. I don't want to lose my ultimate with HEL. It's too vital for my team. It provides so much. Especially on a demonic beast that can really screw you over, especially if you make one mistake. I have made a few mistakes, but I know what I'm doing. I do know what I am doing. Okay, here we go. Boom. Team is full health. We go first. Can we banish this thing to the Shadow Realm with a few skills? That is damage cap, I believe. That is damage cap. Okay, I think we do kill her. I do think Jorm clutches up, though. Yeah, okay, she hits damage cap every hit. Perfect. Everyone's back to full health for floor 3. Let's go. Decent run. A little bit scared. A tiny bit scared, because, of course, Liz didn't have full health at the start of this demonic beast, so she was targeted. But thankfully, she's got the tank to it. Yeah, Jorm's bringing in the damage now. HEL's still heavily carrying. Floor 3 is where it's going to get a little bit scary because there is a phase that has no damage cap on the side towers. So if, let's say I play a skill, when it nukes it with one skill, which is definitely possible, that can completely screw me over. But anyway, on to floor 3. I'm actually surprised I beat floor 1 and 2 in one attempt with this team. Mainly just because general rat RNG. Floor 1 took me, when I was testing this team, it took me 3 attempts because I just was not pulling debuff skills. It was just hell spam, and of course you can't deal damage to the boss. What passive did we get? We got a lot of horrendous passives. Those two together are terrifying. But we should hopefully be fine. Don't really know what to do, to be honest. I think I just push for ultimate. You have damage cap, right? You don't. That's terrifying. Okay. I was sort of banking on the fact that that had damage cap. I know phase 2 doesn't. And I know phase 3 does. To be honest, I don't mind putting all my eggs in a single basket. This should be okay. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Immediately get everyone back to full. Defense boost. Liz boost. Try to kill this tower. Okay, Yum does 300k, which is not bad. HEL, please don't do too much. Okay, you did the same. Okay, goes to the bad tower. You don't want it on the left tower, you want it on the right tower. Thankfully, we have all the debuffs, so we should be fine. Yeah, she's been crit every hit. Oh, she get crit that time. Just the difference between a crit and a non-crit is like 10,000, which is not much at all. I'm going to keep that Yum skill for later, just in case. And then I move. Get the 30% defense related stat boost from Yum as well, which is lovely. Also let Valenti heal a little bit because of Yum's passive, which is nice. Big heal, there you go, 200k. And now it's back into the tower it should be. Cool, now I've just got to kill those 2 remaining towers, which should be quite easy. I say should be because I don't know. There's the ultimate I was terrified of. It goes for Liz. Thank you, I guess, for purifying the one person who just doesn't need purifying. Maybe I just only use one Liz skill and then just move. I have nothing else to do. Like, I'm petrified for the turn. There we go, everyone's back. As long as I don't trigger the gimmick, he's not going to move. This is going to nuke the towers, guaranteed. It's going for her now. I don't know why. Rat just likes to be a little bit funky sometimes. This should banish both towers to the Shadow Realm, preferably. I'm going to use that as well. Puts me through ult gauge. All 1 survived. Fair enough. This is only 2/6 HEL. So it's not like it's 6/6 HEL and it's just survived. Survived 2/6, which it's bear in mind she's not a festival. Her ult is insane, damage wise. There you go, now it's going to keep triggering the effect. Cool. I still need 2 debuff skills. I can waste her ult, I'm not going to be needing that. It's going to ult me now. And now I'm petrified for a turn. Everyone does have the 30% attack boost though, which is nice. I'm fine with just wasting these skills. I'm not going to need them. At least at the moment, this phase I can just slowly whittle down. I do want to keep HEL's ult, and I don't think I really need Yum's ult at the moment, so I don't mind using that. Thank you. I'll use this, I'll use this, I'll use this, and I'll just generally just heal everyone a little bit. It's very low damage, but that's fine. People are still building up passives. Also, the reason why I'm using Valenti's ult instead of using it for the next gimmick is because it counts as an ultimate instead of a debuff skill. There we go. I need 2 debuff skills, game. Come on. That's the same one I've already got, game. I'm gonna hoping he petrifies me and I can't attack, just so I can get rid of some of these really useless skills. Because this is the problem with this floor in general, is just you need the debuff skills. If not, you can get quite heavily screwed over. I just wing it. Like, there's nothing else I can do. I'm not gonna lie. If we land the kill, we land the kill. HEL's gonna be pretty buff at this point, and lots of passives are built up. I don't think she can kill. I think damage cap once again is about 20 to 25%. It seems about 20%. That was pretty clean 20% damage. I just need one more debuff skill. Come on, game, please. Thankfully, the Petrify skill's at the end. Thank you. It's not at the end. I was kind of hoping for it to be at the end. Food poisoning, that's fine. We'll play this, and I'll just merge this. This might kill, because Yorm hits quite hard. And now this thing's got a lot of lower stats. Yeah. Oh! How much HP you got, my friend? You healed 10,000. Wait, what? He healed 10,000 passively, but he's only got 6,000 health remaining. Okay, that's a little bit odd, but it's fine. I am just going to clear up this turn. There's no point in me continuing to stall any longer. I'm going to Liz Cleanse up, and I'll probably just AoE here, which will just kill. I don't really want to have to... Please kill, I beg. Thank you. Damage curve gets lower and lower every turn, because once again, he's losing stats. I got all the debuffs! I feel not as scared anymore. I'm not going to Liz skill, and I don't really want a HEL AoE. We're going to pop Yorm's ult. Yorm's ult will move it, but here's the thing, we have the debuffs, so if it goes to the wrong tower, like it probably will, it didn't, it went to the right tower for a change, I had all the debuffs to make sure that it was going to be okay. That's what I do, I sort of only use them if I have to. If it's on the middle tower where it doesn't really do anything, it's fine by me. It's not going to harm me. If I spam enough ultimates, eventually it'll go to the correct tower. Shadow Realm time. This phase does have a 10% damage cut, which is a little bit of a pain to deal with, but it should be okay for my team. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. Thank you, HEL, for killing them immediately. This phase does have a stun ultimate, which is single target, which is it's a little bit painful, but go over it. Can I see my health stats? 106,000 attack, 812,000 health. Yeah, she's got insane stats. I don't like the fact it's gone for her, but there's nothing I can really do about that. I'll get Yorm's ult. I'm fine with getting Yorm's ult. We'll merge this. She's going to lose ult gauge, so it doesn't matter what I do. She also lost the protection thing, which is a little bit of a pain. We'll also AoE as well. We'll do this, move this for hand space, play this, play that. Decent damage. It is a 10% damage cap on this phase, so there's nothing we can do about speeding this up. It's also got it heals so much. It's got a insane red Tarmiel variant. Should be fine here though. We are getting absolutely spammed with debuffs, but there is once again nothing I can do about it. Thankfully, I take back everything I said. Screw you, game. I wanted my Liz ult. I wanted my Liz ult very much, but it seems like I will not be getting it. This is going to hit damage cap. Once again, it's Yorm who's being buffed by HEL, and it's HEL. They're going to hit damage cap, which is nice. Then we heal them up. Liz will lose her ult, but there is nothing I can do about that. Oh yeah. We do have another Liz skill, so I can heal, even if it's just a little bit. We also have Yorm's ult up as well, which is basically keeping us alive at this point. It's fine, he can just keep spamming into me. I'm really not got much of a problem with it. I think I do this. Yeah, I'm just going to do this. It's going to die to its own debuff anyway. Its own food poisoning. Unless we kill it. Oh, wait, Liz might be able to land the kill. I'd actually prefer if Liz lands the kill here. Because then I don't take an additional turn of debuffs. Yes, I don't take an additional turn of damage. I lose my ultimate. Screw you, game. I wanted those ultimates. I want those ultimates really badly. Thing is, because I've lost Yorm's ult, it's really irritating. He's going to stay in the middle. Your damage cap's 30%. I really do not think HEL is doing damage cap at this point. She isn't, thank goodness. If she did, I would actually be terrified. Still getting very good damage though. Putting out really good damage. It's going to be a pain to deal with. I am going to move it onto the correct tower, I think. No, I'm going to kill it. Yeah, I'm going to play a little bit smart here. I know I don't normally play smart, but I'm going to have to here. Do this, do this, do that. Basically just trying to cleanse debuffs off me, get some good damage in. It will petrify me, which will be a pain, but I can sort of try and push ult next turn and heal next turn as well. I'm going to play the ults this way around just to maximise her damage. That's all I can do. As long as I kill the left tower, I have no problem dealing with the middle tower. And the right tower. Is he going to land the kill? Even if it doesn't land the kill, I'm not too fast. I'm A-okay with that. It's probably going to move to the left tower. It stays in the middle, which is fine. It's also lost HP now because of it. It's Petrify, which I'm not too happy about. Liz is tanking very well, and she's not being targeted, which is even better. Ooh, not good. Okay. As long as I don't kill the tower I need alive, I should be fine. Okay, we're not, because Yorm doesn't do that damage. Thank you, Yorm, for being useless. This is the one time I'm actually happy she doesn't put out absurd amounts of damage. Let's move it to the correct tower. Thank you. I do need some DPS skills here, game. I'm going to take a lot of damage here, but it has to be... I have to heal with Liz. I really don't have too much of a choice. I'm hoping he stays on this tower. If not, I think I am screwed. So I have to gamble a little bit here. Only because damage cap on this one. Unless he hides for it. No, I don't. He can't hide for a turn on this this floor, unfortunately. Yeah, I know he's going to go straight for the tower I don't want him to be on. Then I'm just going to have to like gamble with Liz skills. That's a lot of damage. Please just stay there. Please just stay there. I'm looking at my camera right now. You can't see. But I'm looking at my camera in disbelief. When did you all of a sudden be able to put all that damage? Ugh, there's literally nothing I can do here. I'll deal with him. Why not? He's got a little bit of stats back. There we go. He's going to keep staying here now. He will. He's not losing health at the moment, but he will. At some point. Yes, thank you for attacking those two. And this is the unfortunate bit of having a really powerful AOE DPS. It's just the price you have to pay, unfortunately. How much health have you got? 500. Liz, I know you have a problem with dealing a mass amounts of damage. Please don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, it didn't do the damage I was expecting. Thank you, Liz. Please move to the right one. We may be able to do this. This may be possible. Just don't petrify my entire team, and I think I have this in the bag. Please, for everything holy in this world, don't do this to me, game. Oh, we got a lot of food poisoning, which is not good. HEL, I'm also going to need you to do your job of just murdering that middle tower. It is... Okay, no, we also got Valenti's ult as well, which should do decent damage. Oh, good damage. And this will land the kill. Keeping the rat at low health is quite key on this bit now. He's going to start losing immortality stacks. There we go, he lost quite a chunk. He loses one per grey food poisoning we have. Do you just have a problem with it? Can you stay away? Thank you. Oh my god, it listened for a change. I just needed it to do that. So then I could sort of start setting up on it. I want to keep Yorm's ult on the farm, because he's going to keep, once again, popping his ult, which is going to keep removing it, and I want to make sure my team stays at full health, and the best way to do that is by spamming Yorm ult. There we go, decent damage. He's going to lose another 4. He's also going to play another set to me this turn. Because he does that every other turn. When he's on this tower, he'll apply a debuff to you. It's fine. It does decent damage to me as well, which is not too good. He's going to petrify me next turn as well, which is not good. We're all going to try and get the ultimate of my teammates. Trigger some ults. Keep his HP a little bit lower. So I'm just doing this basically to heal, even if it's just a smidge of health. and get a little bit of damage in there with a lot of my useless skills to make space for good skills. But I do need to... I didn't check where the ultimate is being played. Hopefully not at the end. Now it's lost all the immortality stacks. And now it is just... Oh, he's ulting first. Perfect. Okay, I'm pretty sure I won now no matter what. Yeah, okay, now I've won. There's nothing he can do. There we go. Like, HEL tanks so well. Like, that is attack crit HEL. And she still has 746k health. She has like 200k more than my entire team. Which is insane. Attack is 77k, that is no Liz buff. So everyone's passive's max at this point. So that's no Liz buff and no her buff. So 20% from her own buff, wherever the buff's called from the ultimate, and 30% from Liz. So she's missing out on a lot. But still, we clutch up. Would I recommend HEL? Honestly, no. I have nothing against HEL. It's just double AOE, especially very powerful AOEs, don't do too well on this demonic beast. Mainly because of the fact that sometimes it faces a damage cap, or you need to move him to a specific tower, and because of that, you then have the problem of you accidentally kill the tower, dead run, you've got to reset. But apart from that, once again, Liz is going to hit the 100 mil damage cap, the 100 mil cap, because healing. But damage-wise, 20 mil basically, not too bad. Yum does a lot of damage because of HEL, so she gets a 12% basic stat boost, as well as the damage boost from her passive as well, which is kind of handy. But yeah, overall, this team's good. Like, maybe it's a fun team if you're bored to give it a go, but if not, just stick to Demon King melee. It's a lot more efficient. You know, you also then get the HP related stat buff from Valenti, because we don't currently get that because we have 2 unknowns and there's only almost one of each race. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.